welcome everybody here for Demetrius's graduation. Of course, we're all really happy to be here, as well as Demetrius's friends and his mom. And we're very glad that you're here as well. And Demetrius, I know this is a very proud day for you, as it is for all of us. I know that it's a day full of mixed emotions also. But I know the biggest emotion is happiness and pride in your accomplishments, and not only the accomplishments that you've made that led you to this moment, but lots of decisions and things that you've taken on in your life that have allowed you to get to this day. So reflecting back, Demetrius, on when I first got to know you, it's amazing how time flies. But we've known each other a while now, and I remember actually the first time I ever heard your name was way back when you were a kid, when you were applying to our summer programs. And it didn't work out for the buddy program, but fortunately, you were in our STEP program, and so I think back to that time, the first Freedom Bell that you received back then, and what the person that you were then. Of course, a lot of the core characteristics that you have about your personality, your enthusiasm, your love for chatting and socializing. You like making people feel welcome, and kind of that hospitality that you conveyed even as a teenager. All those skills, you threw yourself into things, just all 1,000%, and it was kind of learning to rein some of that in and focus it on the goals that you had and accomplishing it. But I remember, that you brought to that program, just as you did here at the center, a lot of energy and just a huge giving heart, Demetrius. I even from the time that you were young, I saw those skills, and I've only seen those get, more and more refined as you've gotten older. And one thing that I saw that I really appreciated, and this has been true in all your time at the center, that you had a real appreciation for your family, for your parents, your family, all your family, your extended family. That family was something that was important to you. And obviously your mom here today, it's obvious how much her love and her support has meant to you, and encouragement by your family, and the foundation that you were given by them. And I know that this is a really proud day for your mom as well, to see you really stick with something and accomplish it. And so when you left the STEP program, you went back, and we could have hired you for our PR department.
Shut up.
I know. Demetrius trying to get commission, but and there are a lot of people here, here now, and who've come over the years to the center. Really, Demetrius, as a direct result of your encouragement, and that was true even in the STEP program. You fired up your whole class, and it was really great to see that, Demetrius. I really appreciated and still do appreciate the fact that just like your family, your immediate family, you knew that we were part of your family too, kind of your extended family, and that you took that really seriously, and that you shared what you felt and what you gained, and you shared it with people and said, hey, you need this. This is going to help you too. It'll be challenging. You'll grow a lot. You'll have to stretch yourself, but this is a good place and good people, and it's going to help you. And you have continued to do that over the years, And I really appreciate that. I know you'll still continue to do that when you finish, as you always have. I really do see you in like marketing, PR, sales. I mean, you really have a gift for that, Demetrius. You know, you enjoy people. You love to persuade and debate and, you know, convince and you have a lot of enthusiasm and passion for things. And so I know you've got lots of ideas about what you want to do, but you really have some strong characteristics there. Not only did you feel that way about the center, but you got involved in the NFB, in our student group, and helped out with all kinds of different projects, helped with Washington Seminar, got involved. I mean, just all kinds of different levels. You were ready, you were willing, you wanted to help out, and we've had lots and lots and lots of great talks over the years, and we've had some heart-to-hearts, and I've always enjoyed those conversations, enjoyed hearing your perspective and you listening as well, and taking the feedback given to you with love and with kindness, because as you knew it would help you, and you were always ready to volunteer, and to be the one that stepped in. And I'm very thankful for you for that. You're very generous, a very generous person of your time, of your talent, your resources. You're a real, true giver in many, many different ways. And I was really glad, I'm very proud of you, Demetrius, that you completed the program. You had to take a hiatus there for a bit, but life lessons are really important, and I think that it all happened for a reason, and that it made you a stronger person. And I knew that this day would come, never doubted it, and because it was important to you, it was important to us, and we care about you, we believe in you. And now, Demetrius, you've worked, you put all that training to good use. You've worked on your skills, you've worked on your confidence, you've taken constructive criticism and incorporated it, you've given to other people, and now you're stepping back out, ready to fly away like this bell, with this freedom bell, with the eagle on top, ready to conquer the next challenge, and to trust yourself, believe in yourself, and know that we're with you every step of the way. And I know this summer is going to be a real growing experience. The first summer that I worked, and every summer for that matter, that I worked in the summer programs, I learned so much from being an instructor with the high school and students and the buddies, and I know you will too. It'll be a challenging job. You think it's hard being a student, wait till you're a teacher. You'll see it's not as glamorous as it looks from the other side.
That's correct.
However, I know, Demetrius, that you'll remember all the loving wisdom that your parents shared with you, that all of us here have shared with you. You use your the intelligence that you have and the heart that you have, and be a really good role model, and make excellent choices, and help those kids stretch and grow just like you did when you were in the summer programs. So I want to encourage you again, remember, and I know you know this, that together we are changing what it means to be blind. You've done that on numerous levels. I know you'll continue to do it. You are graduating, but you're closer than ever, even though you're going to be in Baltimore and then in Texas. They have a great affiliate there, lots of our graduates, very awesome affiliate, and I know that you're going to get busy there, and that Kimberly will put you to work. And,
I'm ready for it.
And I know that you'll make us proud as you have and will continue to do. So I'm very, very proud of you, Demetrius. It's been a real joy, and I'm so thankful that you have taken all the strengths, all the talents that you have, and worked hard and come to this day. So I want to present you with your Freedom Bell. Congratulations. Now you're going to speak then.
I will speak at the end.
All right. Congratulations. Demetrius is all suited up here, you guys, in case you didn't know.
Demetrius.
How's it
What
going?
do I say to Demetrius? Well, we've known each other for a little while too. You know, you are a very giving person. I've seen you give a lot to a lot of things. I know that you like to party, because I remember the activity center being over there, and the speakers everywhere,
DJ.
the wires everywhere. Oh my
I
gosh.
forgot about that. I blocked it out.
I don't know. Let's stay there for a while too. But
Oh yeah, I remember what you talking. Oh yeah. I think that was a Brooks Fair ball party. I think I left us.
so.
You took me one weekend. That happened several weekends.
Well, yeah.
Fun time,
The
man.
biggest, the loudest, whatever. Okay, so now guess what? You get to grow up.
You got it.
But you know, so you know, I also worked in the STEP program when I was in New Mexico, so I know how it is working with the kids and everything. And so Pam said a lot of good things to think about, and also remember you're going to be working on your patience. You don't yell at them and don't get you know, whatever. You have to kind of work with them, and so you know, and so that'll be a good thing to, you know, work on, and you know, you'll learn about and how to, you know, work with that, and you know, make sure when you one of the things that I have a thing for you is, like, whenever you tell somebody you want to do something, you promise them something, you make sure you follow through it.
Yes.
That's a very important thing, because I still have some recipes that somebody never come and got.
Oh,
So,
I only
this
said
doesn't
that,
get-
but see, Jewel, I just was busy during it.
yeah.
I'm just gonna get
So-
it before it leaves.
Excuses
Coming.
don't work either, but that's okay.
I
So
can get
you,
them.
you are here, and you're this is your day, and you are I'm you know, very proud of you for graduating, and you know, it takes a lot to get to this place, and you know, you made it, and I just want to wish you good luck and congratulations, and God bless, and keep up, you know, keep working hard, and you will go, you know, you'll do well.
Demetrius, man,
What's up,
we've
Jesus?
known each other a long
You
time,
know it.
and I'm still alive today.
I didn't drive him out the office just yet. I'm trying to, but it didn't
No,
work.
seriously, I mean, I knew your name before I knew you, because when I used to run the textbooks and distribute textbooks for the state of Louisiana, you know, the districts would call, and even your dad would call to make sure that you would get your books, and it was great. I knew the Cunyaras family before I knew you, and so
We don't let up, do we?
You know, but man, it's congratulations. So glad that, you know, like Pam said, it took some fortitude and some persistence to come and complete the program, and you've done that. And so every success to you. You know, I was just thinking, both Pam and Joel talked about the summer job and how it's one of those things where, you know, when you're a student, you look at it and you think, oh, the authorities have all the power, so it must be something else. But you know what? The thought that crossed my mind was, even the director of youth services plunges toilets. And so you know, man, one of the things that with this summer that will happen is you'll instruct the students, but you'll learn just as much or more than they will about life and about leadership, and just really embrace those opportunities and take advantage of them. And I know, like Pam said, you are a tremendous ambassador for our center. You are a one-man public relations department, and we do appreciate it. And it is true, you have the potential to make a tremendous difference in so many lives, because you do enjoy people, and you have a giving and generous spirit. So take those gifts that you've been given and really use them to bless others, and I know that you'll be successful if you do that. So man, just congratulations and all the best to you and everything you do. And I know, of course, that you're going to stay in touch with us, but we just wish you every success.
Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that, man.
Demetrius.
Hey, Arlene, how's it going?
Good. I think everything everybody has said is true. You should go into public relations or sales or something of that sort. You do have a way with people. You're warm, you're friendly. You just bring in people. And you have done a good job at selling our program and letting people know all about us. I've seen you really give to other students, really reach out and be warm and giving, and you have that good characteristic also. Remember that these kids that you're going to work with this morning are kids, and they're where you were at one time. So help them grow the way people helped you grow, the way your parents helped, and the way staff in the programs here helped, and your teachers. You can be a really important part of their lives. So remember that they're kids when they make mistakes. I know that you're going to do well at whatever you do, and I know that you're going to stay in touch always. I know that you're a part of us. So good luck and God bless you.
Thank you, Arlene. Appreciate it.
Demetrius, we had a lot
Go
of
ahead.
During the shot, some out on the porch, some in behind the woodshed. But we had a lot of good talks. You know, I live and breathe people, and I live and breathe sawdust. Find your passion, be it whatever it is, and apply yourself to it, and everything will come out okay on the other side. Find something that you can sink your teeth in and get involved in, and put you all after it.
Appreciate it, JD.
Demetrius.
Hey, Marco, how's it going, man?
I cannot complain.
I love that. Let's just say every day.
Honestly, my 10 o'clock on Tuesdays, we have a little bit more time than I'm used to now that you're leaving. But I can say we've had a lot of conversations during the time that you've been here, but every conversation that we've had has always been a good conversation. And the reason why that is because you usually, you put yourself out there and you listen to what people have to tell you. And being honest with yourself is really a good quality to have. So going forward, that's something that you always need to do. But one thing that I've always noticed about you is that you do have a ton of energy, and you like keeping your hands in as many pots as you can possibly have on the stove.
That's an understatement, man. Like that cake yesterday, I don't know how much chocolate I got in my form. I don't even remember.
And with your, I mean, honestly, your type of personality, that's a lot of times that's how, sanguines kind of operate,
Mm-hmm.
And you have to kind of be careful though too, because you can easily lose focus. And what I would do if I were you is I'd, make sure that I try to stay as true to my word as I can. And if you do that, life will become a whole lot easier. All right?
Thank you, Marco.
But, if you ever need me, you know where to find me.
Best believe it. 100.
Here come the money. Here come the money. But anyway, man, congrats, man. You finally made it.
Thank you, Rick.
And I was just thinking back to the first day I realized who you were. I was like, dang, what's this dude with this loud voice?
I'm loud already. I said that's an understatement.
I said, that boy loud. But no, but you turned out to be cool, so loud was acceptable.
All right.
Hey, if you wasn't cool, then loud wouldn't have been acceptable. I'm sorry.
I feel you on that.
But you're a cool dude, man. You make people laugh. You always trying to help out. And what's a good quality is whether you like the person or not, you always try to help out anyway.
Yeah.
So that's a good quality to have, man. Because it only come back good on you, And I just say, continue to persevere like you've been doing. You don't let nothing stop you. You always examine your situation and try to find the best way out. And so just keep doing what you're doing, and keep putting a good foot forward. I mean, you ain't gonna find nothing but success. You know what I'm saying? Just do your thing out there. When you go to Baltimore, do your thing.
Sure.
Stay true to yourself. You know, and don't let what people say about you behind your back affect you. You just keep going. You just keep doing what you got to do. You know, and that's on the real. And I just got to tell you one more thing.
What's up, bro?
Better stay out that pool. Like, stay out that pool.
Why you better quit on doing that. Come over there. You gonna make that?
There she is.
Oh man, I think Derek was I'm gonna say something. Derek? Well, no, wait, were you done, right?
Rick, you're done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
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 Derek?
Derek.
Sorry. What's up, man?
I'm not that emotional. This ain't Lifetime. Calm down. I know you said you're going to pay for my meal at Logan's, but I'm happy I brought my own money because if you don't like what I'm going to say, I'm going to be hungry.
That's all right.
I have to put this into perspective for everybody because everybody just met Demetrius or knew him, and Pam's nice, and Eric can't say what he really wants to say because he's an authoritative figure. And, yeah, I was your partner in crime. So I can
Sure.
say it all. Let's have a brief history of the evolution of Demetrius.
Not too.
2 years ago, you're at the center. I never met anybody more crazy and wild than you, with the exception of myself. That's why we hung out. Nobody knows me, so this is why I can say this. When I was at the center, I skipped class a lot. I'm sorry, JD, I apologize. Okay, so I used to go to Tech, and when I went to Tech, I could be at the park, okay? And I can call Demetrius, yo, I'm at the park. I know you in class, let's go. He can text me back and he'll be like, okay, I'm about to bounce right now. Pam, you did not hear any of this, okay?
Yeah, that's why he didn't.
Okay,
That's
all
why
right,
he got
okay.
kicked out. Just saying.
This was our code. When everything got boring, when we didn't want to do anything that the philosophy had to offer, we say bounce. And when we said bounce, you understood that we just walked out, no questions asked. Okay. Today, I told on you, I'm sorry. Today, you're a totally different person. And I have to commend you on that. Because, you know, back in the day, it took a lot to just sit down and listen. And not only listen, but listen to something that you already heard. But not something that you already heard, something that you applied to your life, which was something that you needed to teach others. So, number one, I'm proud of you for coming back, for not getting caught up in anything, for when you came or when you walked through the door, you focused solely on what you had to do. You put your best foot forward, you gave it your all, and in you giving it your all, you did something that a lot of people thought you couldn't do who went to the center with you 2 years ago. And you know that's true. It's shocking. People didn't think you were going to graduate the center, you did. People didn't think you were going to get a job, you were in that business this summer.
Sure.
You know? So it's like all the skills that you have, everything you learned 2 years ago, in the time you took a break off the center, and now you perfected them to the point where this is what you need to do in your life. You have the ability to speak elegantly, and when you speak, people listen. Not only do they listen, they don't listen because they have to, they listen because you entice them that much to the point where they know that everything you're going to say is something that's going to be, that's very important to what they, or to where they need to go in life. So everything you learn here, everything you're going to learn, because training is a continuous process in your life. The philosophy that you have on blindness, just don't let your teaching and your mentoring stop once you leave the summer program in business. Because Pam says that every time when we have a graduation that never fails, we are changing what it means to be blind. And I want you to be in the process of changing what it means to be blind, but I also know that you have the determination, the strength, the willpower, the intelligence to be at the forefront to lead that change. NFB is having a major shift in leadership right now, and we know that. And in a couple of years, like 10, because we know you're not quite there yet, but in 10 years, I want to see your name up there because you possess everything that we need to make the organization move forward, to show the world that it doesn't matter if you're blind, but you can do anything you put your mind to with the set go past that skill. So I'm going to shut up now because I'm going to preach, but congratulations. I'm proud of you.
Demetrius?
I would give you a hug right now.
Oh, he's still talking.
Hey, I heard that, buddy, even if I am kind of deaf.
That's going to be hard to
Thank you, very much. I really want to thank you, Derek. I appreciate all of your feedback and your compliments. And, thanks for coming and appreciate it. Keep it 100. You know what it is.
Demetrius, congratulations, buddy.
Hold on. Maryland's turn.
Maryland, then you, Brandon.
Sorry.
No problem.
Okay.
Hey, Maryland.
Demetrius.
Yes.
Like I said, it's going to be hard to follow that, but I've got a big foot. Remember that.
I know it.
Just remember. And what I talked to you about. And I'm not going to talk in front of everybody, but just remember what I talked to you about.
I got you.
And to your credit, you come through and you worked at finishing something you started, okay? And that's to your credit, okay? And you did make that chocolate cake and it was great.
That was a good cake. What you talking about? That was really good. I'm telling you.
I said it was great, okay? Yes, great. All right. So, and remember, that you do have a family here. And remember that we're all pulling for you. And we want you to succeed, okay? And I think that just what I said, you'll hear me screaming in your head, okay?
Come get those dishes! It's not clear! Oh my goodness!
And I wish you all the best. God bless you.
God bless you too, Marilyn. It's been a pleasure working with you. You're just the most patient person I've ever worked. You don't get mad about anything. I mean, someone could be doing something wrong in the kitchen. You just laugh, and I'm like, all right, you find this funny, I'll laugh with you. But I do appreciate the opportunity that I've had in your class, even 2 years ago, and now. I told you that you were gonna come out of retirement. I knew that was gonna happen. But it's been a real pleasure to work with you, Marilyn, and continue being you. Don't change. I'm only gonna remember that laugh. If I'm ever looking for Marilyn, I'll just listen for that laugh. But thanks for teaching me everything with cooking and everything that you've taught me. I really appreciate it. So, thank you.
Demetrius. How's it going, man?
Hey, Piercy.
Yeah.
Hey,
this is the day for you, man.
Yeah.
Good. Well, I guess are you happy? Is it going good?
I'm content. I have mixed emotions.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to cry. That's gonna come out there.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to cry, but you can if you want to. That's not a problem. You don't have to. But we can make it work a little bit like that. Something like. You know what? You're quite a good fella. Yeah, you know, when I first saw you and all that, I thought, no. Yeah. As time went by, he's getting better and better. He's doing all right. I used to worry about you. I really did. But you're a fine fellow. A very smart guy, and you got a lot of ability, and I don't know where you're going to go or what you will do. You'll do something, I know that, and you've got a lot of energy, and you push for and just keep on going, and So anyway, I just came here to talk to you just for a few stuff, and I'm happy to have that you could come here and everything. And so anyway, I hope that everything goes really good for you, because you deserve it, and you can do it. So that's all I got to say for you.
Thank you, Josh. I do appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you.
Demetrius, it's Allie over here.
Hey, Allie, how's it going?
It's happy sad for me.
You don't
trying
make
not
it.
to
Just
cry.
take the advice I gave you yesterday.
No, I know, and that's partially what I was gonna tell you. Wow, I'm gonna miss you. You've been holding me together. This has been a tough 2 weeks since I've gotten here. I'm really gonna miss you. I'm so proud of you. I've lived with you before, and you are a little something. I promise you that. You went from, like Marilyn always said, put the dishes away. I always had to be Little Miss Marilyn for you. And you've just come such a long way, and I'm so proud that you're moving on to the next step. It's gonna be really hard without you. Of course, I know you're only a phone call away. Keep me on the straight and narrow. But we've had some tough times together. Our friendship's been up and down. But no matter what we go through, I love you. And I'm very proud of where you've been going and where you are going. And, you know, Derek has done a tremendous job getting you the job that you're going to be having. And I'm so thankful that he did that for you. And I'm thankful that you are taking the opportunity to do it. And hey, you know, take that money, man. I would enjoy that money.
There you go.
And just live life. Live life to the fullest because you deserve it.
Well, Allie, I do appreciate all that you have said. I know it's been a rough 2 weeks for you, and because you're new, you're where I was 9 months ago. But like I told you yesterday, you know, you're gonna have the good days, you're gonna have the mediocre days, and you're gonna have those negative days, but you can't let one thing get you down, because like I've told you before in our conversations, you do have a lot of potential. Allie, you might not see it, but you do. But it's up to you to dig deep within yourself and find it. And I know that you'll do that, and you'll be where I'm sitting at, and I'll be, you know, congratulating you. So just keep on pushing yourself and doing what you're doing, and I know that you're going to do good in whatever you do. Just you know, keep it real and keep 100 and stay cool. All right. You too.
So Demetrius.
Hey, Kaylin, how's it going? What can I say?
It's going. I am so proud of you. Let's see, I came here, about a month ago today, and first person I met, as soon as I came in, like 5 minutes after, I hear a knock on the door. Who's knocking on my door already? I open the door. Hey, I'm Demetrius. Oh my God, okay. You have a dog, right? Yeah. And you were the one that really got me out of the apartment the first week that I got here. And I'm really grateful to you for that and for showing me kind of the ropes around here, like different ins and outs. And I'm just really happy for you, and I'm really glad, and I know you're going to do really awesome things in the future. Good luck, man.
Thank you, Caitlin. I tried to show hospitality. I know when a couple new students come, a lot of them either know what they're getting into, some of them don't, and some of them just, they don't really know what to expect. So I'm glad that you were able to appreciate that. And from watching and observing you, I've seen a lot of growth in a month, and you still got about 8 more months to go, I think. And I'm gonna tell you what I told Allie. You have potential too. You know, and you know you're gonna have that day where you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I didn't cross that street right, or I messed up on the route. But you know, don't focus on that. Focus on all the good things that you're accomplishing throughout the day. You know, so thank you, and I wish you the best as well. And you know, hey, keep in touch, and I'll be at your graduation. No.
Demetrius, congratulations.
Thank you, Kevin.
What?
I said thank you.
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
I hope you do well, and
All right.
I know you said you're going back to school and in college, and I hope it goes well for you. And sure we'll miss you around here. That's for sure.
It won't be the same, Kevin. It won't be the same, and I know that I've been a little harder on you because I want the best for you, and that's all I want, you know. And I do appreciate everything, you know, that you told me, but I want to wish you the best too. You know, I'm leaving, but just because I leave, that don't mean that you have to stop. You know.
Yep.
So just keep on doing your thing, man, and keep on, you know, climbing the mountain, or like Rick Bono said, that really stuck with me. You know, talking about driving your own car. You know, you have to drive that car because ain't nobody going to drive it but you. So keep on. keep on pushing yourself, man. You'll be in my spot, you know, in about 8 months or so. So,
Yep.
Thank you. Good luck to you too.
No problem. And no offense at all, but I know you were trying to help, and we're all good.
All right, cool.
Demetrius.
Brandon, I know you want to talk. Who was who's
It's me. I'll go after Brandon. It's fine.
no,
Go
Derek
ahead.
has priority. Derek has priority.
No, Brandon can go. It's fine. Go ahead, Brandon.
Derek,
He forgot about Brandon. He got sidetracked.
my favorite travel instructor. Like, I mean, gosh, what's up, man?
Well, you know, I just want to say congratulations, Demetrius. You've done, you know, I think it says a lot about your character that you came back and finished things up. So I think that's raised the bar and the expectations on you. So as Jeff said, I know you're going to do something, you know, I'm not sure what it is yet, but I know you're going to make a lot of noise doing it, as you always but now the bar is raised. You have greater expectations on you, and you know, you've done a great thing. You go out in the world and you talk, and the things you say about the center are really great. I think a lot of people have come in contact with the center because of the way that you speak about it, Demetrius, and so now this summer you've got a chance to give back. So, you know, I talked to you the other day about making the most of every opportunity that you have, and so make the most of that this summer. You know, I think you have a chance to, you know, to really get something out of this for yourself, but also to give back to others. So make the most of it. I know you'll be in Austin soon, back in school, and those expectations are high now. So I think you've come back just focused, and like I said, I think it says a lot about you. So I have really high expectations for you, Demetrius, and I can't wait to see what you do in the future. And I know I hear from you all the time. So I just want to say best of luck to you, and I can't wait to see what you do up ahead.
Well, thank you, Derek. It's been a pleasure working with you. I know when I first got in here that my travel wasn't really, I mean, it was good, but it wasn't all that great. And you were very patient with me, and I do appreciate that, because I remember one thing that you told me one day. I messed up on a route, and you said, man, look at all the good stuff that you did out there. And you know, that just really made my day. And from that, from what you said, that really stuck with me, you know, because that's really what I focused on. Even if I messed up on something, I look at all the good stuff that I did. So I really want to thank you. You're a very good travel instructor to work with, and it's been really a pleasure to be your student, because you really, I mean, I wasn't getting street layouts, but you really worked hard with me, and you really like got the map out, and you really helped me, and I really do appreciate that, because now, I mean, I can travel, you know, and that's what I really like excelled at. Like after you showed me like that map, it was it, you know, I was gone. So you continue being you, Derek. I mean, you know, keep in touch with me and continue being a good instructor. And one thing that that you've been, it goes for all the instructors, that every instructor here has been blessed with a lot of patience. And I haven't really worked with a lot of you directly, but Derek, you do have a lot of patience, and that as an instructor, that's, you know, I'm about to be in your position in a couple of weeks, so that's what I picked up on. So continue doing that, man. Don't you change, and thank you for teaching me everything about travel. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Little Sophia.
Perfect timing.
Brandon.
Demetrius, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you, Brandon.
Amanda told me to tell you congratulations. She's proud of you. And that me and her see you in nationals in Orlando.
Sure. When I have my night off. You know. Anyway, go ahead. Hey, Jack, how's it going, sir?
Doing well, man.
That's what's up.
We had a good chat earlier.
Yes.
Remember what I told you.
I will.
And I will say here that you have learned the consequences of choices that aren't so good, and you've reaped the rewards of choices that are very good. And so, now that you have learned those lessons and observed and been through life and kind of seen those things happen, I think you're on a good road, man. You came here and came into my classroom. We talked about focusing, and you did that when you were in my class. We had to establish some parameters, but I tell you what, you worked really hard, man, and I am proud of your accomplishments. It's now up to you to keep going, keep doing, and just keep focused on the right path. Okay? You did a great job. Congratulations, you have my email. So I want an email telling me about what you're doing, whatever it is. And congratulations.
Jack, I appreciate that. I knew you as a student, and when I first walked in your class, I'm gonna admit it was kind of awkward because I knew you as a student role, not as a staff member, obviously. But the one thing that I do appreciate from you, Jack, is that you we had our run-ins, but you were able to adjust, and I've adjusted, and that you took my constructive criticism, and that means a lot that you took that, man, and I see that you've really took that to heart, because I've seen that you've changed a lot, and I really that's a good quality, man, to take constructive criticism. And I know that this ain't easy for you because you just got on the job a couple of years ago, I think it was, a year ago, something like that. But I know that with time, Jack, that that you're going to do good, man, and I know that it's a learning process, not only for you but for everybody. So I do appreciate everything that you've taught me about computers. You were really a pleasure to work with. We had our laughing moments and all that good stuff, and I appreciate that, man. You pushed me, man, especially that employee salary data. That was something, but I got it done, so I appreciate that, and I will keep in contact. You keep in contact as well.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jack.
Demetrius.
Man,
I am very proud of you for coming back here and doing it right this time. I know that when you were here before, it wasn't right, and you decided to come back here and finish what you started. I'm proud of you for that. I truly am. As sounds like everybody, we had a very good discussion about some things that I really want you to remember. Okay, but I want you to know that I could tell that when you came back here with dedication to doing it differently this time. And I want to remind you, don't worry about what people thought you were going to do and what people think about you. I mean, I'll just talk about people didn't think you'd come back and do it. That doesn't matter. You did it for you. You didn't do it for me. And I told you this already. You didn't do it for me, for Pam, any of those people who said you weren't going to be able to do it. For any of these people in this room, you did it for you. I'm proud of you, but you did it for you, not for us. So now it's time to go out into the world and use all of this training that you received and start your life. You're 22.
Yeah.
As I told you earlier, it's time to start being a man, and teenage years are behind you. I'm very confident that you're going to go to Texas and be successful at school. No more partying. I mean,
not that.
Keep the partying to a minimum, I should say.
Sure.
If you're a young guy, you're going to have some fun. Keep it to a minimum. That's important. I know one thing: we're going to get some students coming from Texas to Louisiana because you're going to go there and you're going to tell everybody about all the great things that happened to you in Louisiana. We can always count on you to do that. No question about it. I remember you as a teenager. We were at Mardi Gras one year, standing at the corner with all of our people, and I remember you and your dad, I believe it was, walking, and you said, you came up to us and you said something to us, and even then, you were pushing your dad's restaurant. This kid here is going to go places. And here you are right here at the center, and we've had people, say, hey, Demetrius told us all about the center. So keep doing that for us, man. And we really appreciate that, and shows the pride that you have and what we do here, and the belief that you have in what we do here. Somebody talked about you being really loud. That just reminds me of home. I'm here to tell you, Pam will tell you. This must be New Orleans thing.
I'm not saying, man, y'all are just, Pam is so quiet, but I mean, you're
Pam
just different.
my house, I'm here to tell you. I had a good laugh about you, Demetrius, real quick, man. I told somebody there, I said, if you walk up to Demetrius and say he's not a young black kid from the hood, you're going to fight him. I said, bro, what's up, bro? You just, man, go out there and do your best, all right? So we don't want to hear you that you slip back and started doing those things that you did when you were a kid. We want you to go forward from here and be the man that you are definitely are. So looking forward to hearing from you, man. You're like one of our brothers, like one of our kids here. You're a family member, so just stay in touch with us, and may God continue to bless you and keep you.
God bless you, bro. And
thank you, Demetrius.
I've worked at you a couple times. I do appreciate all your feedback and your constructive criticism, Roland. It's been a pleasure getting to know you, Roland, and I know that you keep it 100. And don't change, man. And I do appreciate everything. I never never directly worked with you, but I remember one day I was coming back from travel, and you were telling me that you were proud that Derek was sending me on some hard places. I thought it was kind of easy, but you said there were some challenging places, and I was like, okay. And that really meant a lot, Roland, because, at first we got into it a couple of times, because like you said, I wasn't serious, but I understand what, that you want the best for me, and I appreciate all your constructive criticism that you've given me. I appreciate just everything that you've done, and keep in touch, and I'll send people down here, and best believe it. That
you will.
That's a 24-hour job. For sure. Thank you, Roland.
All right, man, no problem.
Demetrius,
Hey,
I haven't known you very long, but you got a voice that can stop a train. He helped me cross to the shop, and the train was blowing, but I could still hear him.
That's loud.
It really did help. It's like, you know, there's a lot of people that I go with and they're very quiet. But when you're there, you know you're there.
That's right.
So I appreciate that.
I appreciate that, Paul. And like I was telling you out there today, you're just like me. You're new at this, and I do wish you